So in California, do your seller disclosures expire? Let me give you the tea. So there's only 3 situations where you'll have to redo your seller disclosures. Some of us TCs, we like to prepare those disclosures ahead of time before there's a buyer. And it just depends on when you get into escrow, whether one of these 3 rules apply. So number 1, if your broker requires that those seller disclosures be completed within a specific time frame from the time you get into escrow, then that would be a reason where they would need to be redone. Sometimes that's within 60 to 90 days. Not all brokers follow that rule, so you want to make sure you check in with your broker to be sure if that's going to be necessary. Number 2 is if the C.A.R. form has been revised within that time, it is highly recommended that the seller redo that particular form. Sometimes there are added questions that are very important or vital to a transaction that would not be on a previous disclosure. So you can either have the seller redo that disclosure or have them add an addendum to that document to add the new information. That will also suffice. Number 3 is if the information in the disclosure has changed. For example, let's say they did the disclosures 3 months ago and they've since painted a room or they've since made a repair, that information should be documented. So again, you can either prepare an addendum to that document or have the seller redo it if it has not been presented to a buyer yet. So if one of those 3 rules apply, then yes, you will need to redo the disclosures. If not, they don't expire. There's nothing in the purchase agreement or listing agreement that says they will expire. So there you go. Follow me for more tips.